Tell everyone where you're going. Tell them. Where are you off to?
What if the dog that changed everything was never part of the plan? Dennis was never supposed to be chosen. That day, Drew Harrisburg walked into a shelter with a clear plan. There was already a dog in mind, already a decision made. But when he arrived, that dog was gone. Already adopted, there was a quiet moment of disappointment, the kind that makes someone pause and just stand there, not knowing what to do next. That's when something unexpected happened. Off to the side, inside a cage, there was a dog. He wasn't barking, he wasn't trying to get attention. He was just standing there, softly making sounds to himself. That dog was Dennis. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, but it felt different. He sounded like he was talking, not to anyone, not for anything, just talking. Something about that moment was impossible to ignore. So Drew stepped closer. He stood there, listening carefully, and even though the sounds didn't make sense yet, they felt like they mattered. It didn't feel like noise. It felt like Dennis was trying to say something and just needed someone to listen. That quiet feeling was enough. That was the dog, but it wasn't that simple. Dennis had already been reserved by another family. The answer from the shelter came quickly. No. And yet, walking away didn't feel right.
Would you like a chippy? Sweet potato chip? Are you sitting at the table?
So another choice was made. Dennis still had to stay at the shelter for 2 more weeks before his adoption. Drew asked if he could foster him during that time. There was a warning. Attachment would happen. But the answer didn't change. This wasn't about that. It was about giving Dennis something he didn't have, even if only for a short time. The shelter agreed, and those 2 weeks changed everything. Dennis didn't bark. He talked. At first it was confusing. The sounds were strange, unfamiliar, hard to understand. But slowly, something began to change. Patterns started to appear. Different sounds meant different things. Different tones carried different emotions. Every morning, Dennis would speak as if he was sharing something about his dreams or what he wanted from the day. And he didn't stop there. Throughout the day, he kept going, responding, reacting, sometimes even sounding like he was giving instructions. Whenever something changed around him, he noticed, and he made sure it was heard. Car rides made it even clearer. When they were heading to the beach, Dennis would jump up between the seats, tail wagging, his voice louder, more alive. It didn't feel like simple excitement. It felt like anticipation, like he knew exactly what was coming. Day by day, the distance between them disappeared. There was no training, no forcing, just time, just presence, just listening, and somewhere in that space, a connection formed. They became inseparable. Then came the moment that had been there from the beginning, the time to take Dennis back. But by then, that didn't feel possible anymore, not after everything that had grown between them. So Drew made the call, a simple question. Was there any way Dennis could stay? There was only one condition. The other family had to agree. So He didn't try to explain with words. He showed them instead. Photos, videos, real moments. Not staged, not perfect, just honest. Proof of connection, proof of happiness, and when they saw it, they understood. They let him go. Dennis stayed. Some moments don't need words. That was one of them. From that day on, everything became clearer. Dennis didn't just feel things, he expressed them, what he loved, what he didn't, what he needed, not through commands, not through training, but in his own way, and somehow it was always understood.
Are you a moo cow? What is moo cow doing in the house? Or are you a rooster?
Life without him was no longer something that could be imagined, because Dennis wasn't just a dog that made noise. He was a dog who was heard, and sometimes that's all it takes to change everything.
Hey Dan, do you want to go swimming? You want to go for a swim?
Today, Dennis is no longer here, but dogs like him never truly leave. They stay in the routines they created, in the sounds once filling the house, in the memories that still make people smile without warning, and in the hearts of those who love them, they remain forever. Sometimes that's all it takes to change everything. If Dennis's story touched your heart, take a moment to remember a pet you once loved and share this story with someone who understands that kind of bond. Like and subscribe for more true stories that remind us how deeply animals can love and how deeply they are missed.